All right, all right, all right. How's everyone doing on this Saturday afternoon? We're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is an STSPod.club production. This is episode, believe it or not, 702, episode 112 of Rollin Into Mempho. I'm excited. Very good show, and I'll get into it here in just a minute. STSPod.club, guys. Go there. Get the Patreon. It's the link of all links in the right-hand corner. Join our Patreon. We also, join us at TikTok. The link of all links will show you TikTok. It'll show you Facebook. You can join any of those. Instagram. I do the Shiz Knit Minute every day, guys. Every day. It's fun. I talk about wrestling, Memphis wrestling. I talk about wrestling everywhere. So give us a Shiz Knit Minute and get us a follow there. We also have, as I said, we do the reels and everything on social media. This past week, we did WTF for March. Fun show. All right, guys, if this is the first time you've joined me, yep, that's what I'm thinking. Shaking my head, guys. Every week we do hits, misses, MVP, question of the week, what's happening, and must see. Coming up right now is upcoming events, and I promise you, if you're watching the video, this is your only commercial of the whole show. And when we come back, we're going to get on with the show.
We are Memphis Wrestling. Join us live tomorrow at the WrestleCenter when Memphis Wrestling goes all elite. Meet AEW coach and wrestling legend Jerry Lynn. Plus, it's the return of James Ellsworth. Get your tickets in advance and save $5 with the code ELITE at checkout. Saturday, April 29th, Memphis Wrestling Tag Teams with the Strayhorn Band Boosters for a huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band. Gun Show, Mackenzie Morgan, Derek King, Nix, The Boz, and more. Friday, May 5th, Memphis Wrestling is coming to West Carroll High School, benefiting the football squad. Tickets are available in advance. Saturday, May 6th is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch WWE Backlash with us. It's free. Sunday, May 7th, Memphis Wrestling gets extreme with Tommy Dreamer. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
All right, let's start out as every week with hits. Gosh, this was a good show, guys. They are, I keep saying hitting on all cylinders. About 109, but hey, go back to 100 all the way to 112. Just if you want to pick up and not watch all the episodes, start with 100. Fantastic episode all the way up to this week's episode 112. Started out with Aaron Roberts and Just in Case coming out with a promo. They said they was going to take care of some business. That's what they were going to do. New matching gear. Am I the only one to notice this stuff like that? Really like the new gear on Aaron Roberts and Just in Case wearing a shirt with the same colors. Awesome. Aaron Roberts looked fantastic in his match against Triple R. I called him Double R last time, but he is Triple R. Just boom, and it was over. He got back on the microphone and he said, look, I'm not done, Dustin. I'm not done. Send somebody else out here. And the music came on and someone else did come out. Mike Anthony returns. He's back from episode 100. We've not seen him since episode 100. Damn good pop from the crowd. Crowd was so into seeing Mike Anthony. And then Mike Anthony, man, he made it quick with AR and walked out of the ring. Crowd still going crazy. He looks to the left, which is the heel dressing room. Or is he going to go into the babyface, the good guy dressing room? He walks into the good guy dressing room. Looks like we got a turn for Mike Anthony. Let me say something here. Everything about this was perfect. The whole reaction, Dustin, Terrence, the crowd. You never know what the crowd's going to do. They loved Mike Anthony, even though he was a huge heel. I even seen my old buddy Rhino JB jumping up and down in the background there. Dustin and Terrence was perfect here. Terrence acting like he really didn't want to cheer on Mike Anthony. Dustin just perfect. Listen to commentary there. Then we had Ellsworth Incorporated outside. Gaston, y'all got to see this video. Not a must see, but just funny. Good stuff. The shirt that Matt Williams was wearing. Who was those guys? They look familiar. Love that segment. DK did a very serious promo, quick and to the point. Posse, when Ray gets better, they're going to win the tag belts. Like that DK. Austin Lane then did a promo. Austin's always had good promos. This was a real good one also. He did the best of the best. Open challenge saying it returns. It's time for him to get serious. Out came Kenway. Kenway is a new guy. Kind of reminded me of Kyle O'Reilly. There's a story here, guys, and we've hinted to it a couple of times. If you are a fan of Best of the Best podcast, we've talked about it on the Patreon. Lane, and they even mentioned his age. Lane is in the final stages, and that's what we got to look at. He's in the final stages of his career. And so what's going to happen? He was right there. He did not want to let go of the hold. This is pointing to a turn from Austin Lane. It's going to be a great story. I really think this is going to be a great story. I can't wait to see the way it actually unfolds there. And I'll mention that a little bit later also. So we got next up was Colton Cage and Mikey against Vicious and Jason Vane. I'm a huge tag team guy, and when it comes to psychology, I really just watch the way they get hot tags, the way they get heat. Man, this was just all heat on Mikey. So Mikey took the heat. Cage did a different, quote unquote, different kind of hot tag, sliding under, and then tagged Mikey almost, instantly tagged him back in, and Mikey got the win. Fun stuff. Mikey said this was something that I thought was very well done also, is that Mikey came out, got on the microphone, and made a huge challenge. He challenged Brad, and I'm not sure when this is going to happen, but he challenged him to a hair versus hair match because he had that time where he cut his mustache, and he's mad. Colton also challenging Vicious, and if he wins, he gets some time with Hollywood Jimmy. It'll be interesting to see who's going to lose their hair, Mikey or Brad. Hair versus hair. Hair versus hair is usually a very, very good match in the sense that you get high ratings or a lot of people in the crowd were expecting a haircut, especially if they're using those clippers they used before. I want to mention during that tag also we had Brad come out, but we didn't see. They went out to the concession stand, I guess, him and Phil. So not sure what's going on there. Up next was Big John backstage. Big John still acting. You're acting squarely, Big John, and that's kind of what Mackenzie Morgan said. John said he gave her a warning about Cassandra Golden, and during that promo earlier, we heard Golden come out of their mouth in that promo with Ellsworth Incorporated Gaston. So are we seeing at this point, all we're thinking about is we're fixing to, as they say in the South, see a turn with Cassandra Golden. We have the fatal four-way. A reminder on that fatal four-way, guys. No DQ on all fatal four-ways. What's going to happen? Where we're going to see the turn of Golden. I really, really, really like this match. The way another Purpose psychology. I do this a lot, and I want to tell you, who's helping everyone backstage, the agents, who was the agent on this one was fantastic. You got to understand with the fatal four-way or a triple threat, your idea is to have two people in the ring. Go back and watch this match. You got two people brawling all over the place. You got two people in the ring at the same time. Fantastic psychology, really fun finish as we've seen the turn of Nyx, not Golden, but Nyx, as she joins Ellsworth Incorporated. Ellsworth will be in. He's going to be happy. Sandra Golden loses the belt. Nyx is the new champ. Well, guys, that was my hits for week 112. All right, let's go to our misses. No misses for the show, but here's something I want to point out. It feels there used to be this saying, oh, wow, we got a new booker when we had so many turns happen. There seems to be too many turns. We have DDT. We have Colton Cage. Looks like Austin Lane. Mike Anthony. Now Nyx. Is that too much? Are we turning people, flopping them back and forth from heel to babyface too quick? All of them, there's a reason why. So it's got to be smart in the turning. We can't just all of a sudden everyone be a good guy and everyone that was a good guy be a bad guy and everyone was a bad guy be a good guy. That is my miss. We'll see how the booking goes. And right now it's all fun. We'll see if the turns actually mean something. That was my misses for week 112. All right, guys, we're up to MVP. The MVP, got to give it to Nyx. As the new champion. Yeah, Cassandra Golden had been the champion since week 81. We have a new champ, week 112. It is Nyx. Nyx is our MVP for week 112. All right, up to question of the week. This week, it comes from comic book guy Jay Burrow. Apparently, there's somebody here, also a comic book fan. My Twitter is at Comic Book Mark BT, so a huge comic book fan also. But they wrote in to ask, I was watching some videos on YouTube, and AAA out of Mexico has wrestlers dressed up as superheroes. They do. They work with Marvel. He also said, or she said, also noticed that in the past, Memphis Wrestling has had superheroes. If you could pick a current Memphis wrestler, I love this question, by the way. Thank you very much. If you could pick a current Memphis wrestler as a superhero, who would you pick and who would it be? Oh, wow. There's a lot I could do here. And I'm not going to pick a superhero. I'm going to pick a villain. So here's what I want. Kingpin, who's on Daredevil, the TV show, and is in Daredevil comic books. I'm going to pick Kingpin, and I'm going to shave Aaron Roberts' head, and he's going to be Kingpin Aaron Roberts. Hey, what'd you guys think? Leave me some comments on social media there. That was question of the week. And as you can see somewhere here on the screen is the number and the email. Keep those questions coming in, guys. Question of the week for week 112. All right, we're up to what's happening. What's happening for week 112? What's happening, Austin Lane? We are going to see, it looks like, the heel Austin Lane. I've seen him a couple times in this area, and he's getting frustrated, and that's kind of scary. With the skills that Austin Lane has, and he gets frustrated, you see stuff happen like we seen on today's show. I'm so glad we're seeing his trainer coming in. Maybe he'll talk some sense into him. I'm excited in one way to see the Austin Lane turn. in one way I am and one way I'm not. So there you go. What's happening? What's happening this week? Week 112. What's happening with Austin Lane? All right. Up to the must-see. Must-see for week 112. Must-see. The return of Mike Anthony. Has been gone for 12 weeks. I want you to watch the whole thing from the start to the finish. Aaron Roberts, he wrestles Triple R. Then he comes out and challenges again. Mike Anthony comes out. Crowd is nuts. Mike Anthony beats him, walks out, walks to the good guy dressing room. Watch it all. It's the must-see for the week. The return of Mike Anthony. All right, guys, you know what I'm fixing to say. Same bad time, same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And as everyone knows, I love my mama.